Welcome back. How's everybody doing? I hope you've had a great couple of weeks. I am making today 3 variations. One is an adult variation, just so you know, it's for adults, not for kids, of fruit snack gummies. Yummy. This is a recipe that I actually found online, but I have been adapting it to me, the way I like being creative, so that's what I've been doing. So we're going to be doing that today, as well as later on this week, I'm going to be doing peanut butter balls, almond butter balls, and walnut butter balls. A lot of chocolate balls in there. I made the butters last night for them. They turned out really good. Now, I didn't have enough cashew or almonds to make the full cup. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna half the recipe because pretty much I'm the only one eating it, so I don't really need all of it in the house, you know. Moderation is a good thing, so if we're doing a little at a time, perfect. Awesome stuff, I'm telling you. So, back to what I'm going to be making today is the fruit snack gummies, so to speak. So, the original recipe calls for orange juice, maple syrup, agar agar, and that's it. Yeah, plain and simple, easy. And I've added a couple of other variations as well. So, we're going to start. Sorry for the swing around, but you know, I'm the only one here. So, we're going to put you down right here. Awesome. So, what I'm going to do, I am going to do the original version first. Now, in this jar is actually freshly squeezed orange juice that I actually did yesterday because I had oranges in the house, so I cut them in half and I just made them. That's it. That's the only reason why it was like homemade, fresh. You can use bottled juice, by all means. Get pure juice though. Try to do what your kids like, but preferably without any other sugar in it would be really good. So you need a cup. And this technically should be a cup, but I am going to weigh it out just to be on the safe side. And actually, there's just a little bit left over, which actually I'm going to pour in this other creation that I've been making. It's only a little bit, so that's all good. So this is our cup of orange juice in here. Now, our maple syrup or liquid sugar of your choosing, but it needs to be liquid, not a granule thing. Okay, so it calls for a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, so I'm only going to put 1 in because this is fresh orange juice, so it is really good just as is. But this is just add a little extra flavor to it, which is yummy. So I'm just putting the lid on that. Get my spoon out here. Mix that up. Now, this here is Agar Agar. I actually you can get this at any natural food store. I actually got this one here I live in Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. So, Glace Bay natural food store had Agar. So, that's where I picked it up. And it calls for 1.5 teaspoons. So there's 1 teaspoon. And there's the half. Now you mix this around. Basically what Agar Agar is, it's a vegetarian version of gelatin. That's what it is. And it works really good. Now you are going to need a small saucepan for this because you're going to be putting it on the stove to let it simmer for a little bit. Okay. Alright. Now we need to set this aside for like 5 minutes. So I'm going to keep that in there. So while we're letting that do its thing for 5 minutes, we're going to start another variation of this recipe, okay? And I am going to be using frozen fruit. You can use fresh fruit too, but I prefer the frozen fruit when it comes to this. For some reason, it just adds more texture or something to it. Now, I know sometimes it's really hard to get your kids to eat veggies and some fruits. Well, you can get frozen vegetables that actually have fruit and vegetables in it. Like this one here, the one I'm using, actually has grapes, bananas, strawberries, sour cherries, kale, and spinach. There's another one I had before which was really good, and it actually had carrots in it too. So if you're trying to sneak all that stuff in there, even if you're using fresh fruit, and as long as you puree it, or get it really smooth, you can throw in any, like carrots, any vegetables you want, really. But these frozen packets work wonders. Okay. Now I am going to throw a bit in here. In my food processor, by the way. Actually, I'm just gonna throw the rest of my bag in here because I can actually use some of this stuff into the adult recipe that I have set aside, that I put that little last drop of orange juice in. So I'm just gonna put this whole thing in here. And by the way, I buy these when they're on sale. Okay? Sale items are really good. If you can find something that's on sale that will work, go for it. Okay? This, I can't highlight that enough. Like, really. Okay, so I'm just going to show you that everything is in here. So here we go. This is all the rest of what's left in there, in that bag. So, put you down there. And I am just going to let this go. Going to stop that. And I'm going to push this stuff down here. Because right now it's just a real crumble type thing. So right now, actually, I'm going to add some of our sweetener. Maple syrup, yummy! Okay, and I'm adding it to all of it, so I will be adding the 2 tablespoons because it is a large amount, okay? And actually, I am going to add a drop. Well, maybe not. We'll see how this goes. I may be adding some water to it just to get it. Because it is frozen, so it's like, you know. There you go. Okay, I will be adding some liquid to this. It's not done yet, but I want to take this here and put it on the stove. So I have my little pan, my little saucepan here, and I'm just going to turn my stove on like medium heat, so 5. Yeah, 5. And I'm going to pour all this in. Okay. And basically, once we have it in there, we want it to come to a boil and then simmer it. Simmer it for 2 minutes, constantly whisking to make sure that you're not burning it or anything like that, okay? So I'm just going to take my spoon out of here. I got my little whisk. Got my little whisk. I'm going to whisk it around. And also, well, that's just, like, I just turned the oven on, the stove on, so it's not quite ready yet. But I just wanted to show you, I'm actually using molds today for this. When I originally did it on my Facebook page, I just poured it into a container. Just a normal shallow container. But I decided I have chocolate molds. Because I do chocolates as well. Over the years. I haven't done any in a while, all except for turtles for my little cousin Marley. Missy Moo. So I just wanted to show you this is what I'm going to be putting them in. So, and the white that you see, that is actually cornstarch. Okay? So that's one mold, and this is another mold that I have that I thought would be nice for this. It's heart shapes. And I also did that with the cornstarch. It's just something to make it a little different. You can go and buy molds, okay? I had these ones already in the house. I was actually going to go out and buy molds. And then while I was actually at the dollar store, because I was trying to find the ice cube trays that are like silicone and you just pop them out type of thing. Those would work wonders with these, just so you know. I know you can actually find the molds at Michael's, and I think they have them at the bulk barn, and they also have them, I believe, at Walmart, just in case you're looking. But always, you know, always check where you can find the cheapest at, you know. Things cost money. You want to make sure that it's feasible. So, like I said, I was at the dollar store looking for these ice cube trays, and they said, well, those would look good. That would work, but it's not all the way silicone. And then, as I was walking around looking, it popped into my head, I got chocolate molds at home. I can use them. Like, hello? So, use what you have at home. If you just want to put it in a container and put it in the fridge and let it set up, go for it, dump it out, cut it. That's what I originally started doing. You know, just that those their little bite size are already done, and that's all. Now I'm just giving this a quick stir and just waiting for it to come to pretty much a boil so I can simmer it for 2 minutes. What that does, it activates the Agar Agar, is what we're doing. So it will set for us. And, you know, it's good to follow the directions when you really need to. But then it's also good to just use your head and say, oh, okay, well, I want to try this instead. Like, really? Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are probably thinking, that woman, she's right, but boy, oh boy, I don't know about her. Well, you know what? I'm me. And I love my creative side. And I love cooking. I love singing. I love writing. And I do paint on occasion, which actually I'm going to be starting back to doing that. But you know, you got to do what you love and share it with your family, your friends, especially if you have kids. Share the experience of cooking with them and being creative with them to expand their horizons, their knowledge. You know, you don't want these robot kids, you know. You want them to be able to do stuff. Because I know there's a lot of people out there, even my age and younger and older, they don't know how to cook. Which, you know, I hope people learn, because it's always good to learn. Even if it's something simple and easy that you enjoy doing, you know, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Follow your heart and your guts, okay? Now, this is heating up nicely. It's almost going to start to boil, which is really good. But it's not quite there yet. It's almost there, though. It's like on the verge. It's like right there. On the verge of going crazy! Yeah, I know. Now you guys are thinking, she's just rambling on. I think she lost it today. No, I didn't. I'm finding a lot of stuff. I is. Good tunes. And by the way, you gotta play music when you're cooking. You gotta. You just gotta. It doesn't matter what you're playing. You just gotta have music going. Because it helps you. It helps you be creative. It gets you moving and grooving with everybody. You know, it's the best thing. And as you can see, we're getting heat there. It's getting there. It's almost to a boil, not quite. I keep on moving it with this, so. But as you see, it is almost starting to go for a boil. You can see all the white going there. It's almost to the point of a boil. So, you know that thing? A watch pot never boils. I think that is the saying. But sometimes it does boil if you watch it, but so I'm just going to let this go for another little while. Not much longer, just going to wait for it to do a gentle boil, and then I'll simmer it for a couple of minutes. And then I will be pouring it. I'm going to pour it back into my measuring cup to pour into there. Or else I'm going to have a big mess on my hands if I pour from there into the molds. That wouldn't look good. So, I think we're just about to boil. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm going to give you guys a break from listening to me. But I will be right back once that comes to the simmer, or once it boils and I can simmer it, and I'll put it back in here, and then we'll do this here, and then we'll continue on with our creation over here. So I will be back. Stay tuned. Hi, we're back. It boiled and simmered for 2 minutes. So I'm just going to pour it in here. I'm going to put this, we're going to be using this pot again, so let's put it over there. And I'm going to take this and pour it in here. And once I'm done, I'll show you what it looks like. So being very careful. Try not to overflow like I just did. I think I might need some more molds. Which I did pull out other ones just in case. Yeah, I'm going to have to go over to my hearts now. Just topping them up. I have that much still left in there. They're all full. I'll show you. They're like all full. Like, so that is a lot of gummies. And this is just the orange juice, okay? Well, I think I can put a little bit more in that one. Not much, though. There we go. Well, maybe this one. And as you can see, this is actually already kind of setting in here. No, that one I think we can put out a little bit more. But other than that, I think we are full, which is awesome. Fabulous. So what I'm going to do, I need to put these in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours, or overnight, depending on if you need it like right away. So I'm just going to put this stuff in the fridge, and I'll be back. Hi, we're back. So that's in the fridge. What I just did, I just pureed this a little longer. I didn't put any water in it at all. It's more like a beautiful ice cream almost consistency, because it's frozen. But it looks good. So actually, I'm going to be taking this out of here. Put that down there in the sink. Put you there. Okay. And this is thick, just so you know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in my bowl, in my measuring cup here. Okay, measuring cup. And that is about a cup in there. So basically what I'm going to be doing with this is adding about a cup of, if I had thought of it earlier, I would have picked up some juice to put in this. So from this step, definitely put juice in it, but I am actually going to put some water in it because I don't have juice. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to get the water from the fridge. And like a strawberry juice or a blended juice, like a different type of juice, would be really good in this. You might even be able to put milk in it, maybe. Now I do have almond milk. Okay, I'm gonna do two versions of this one, okay? I'm gonna do the water, and then I'm going to do one that has almond milk in it, okay? So that's about a cup. I'm gonna add another cup, about a cup of water to this, okay? Okay, I'm gonna get my spoon again and just mix this all up. And where we already put our sugar in here, which is our maple syrup, we'll leave it like that. Just trying to get it all mixed up in here and get it incorporated. So in other words, this would be like two things of a liquid type of thing. Just mixing it all up. But this one here, I think I'm just going to put that into a container, not into my molds. There. I'll put it in this container here. And then you can see the difference of the two different things. Okay. Okay, so I think we're all mixed up here. So now we need to add the agar. And where this is like basically 2 cups of liquid, because the other recipe actually here for that recipe is 1 cup of berry juice and 1/4 of a cup of berry jam and 1.5 teaspoons of agar agar. So basically that's what we pretty much did, all except for it's a little bit more of a fruit type thing in there. So I just put in there 1.5 teaspoons of agar. Okay. And actually, since I still have stuff in my blender there, I'm actually going to transfer this over to my blender, okay, just to make sure it's all blended nicely. Okay, so I'm just going to pulsate this with my blender just to make sure that we're all mixed up here. Okay, so we're all mixed here. take that off of there. So now I'm going to turn that back on. I upped the temperature a little bit to get this to boil. So here we go. Here we go. I'm going to put that on there and let that go. Now what okay, that goes over there. Don't need this. I'm going to get my almond milk out now. I'm going to push my music to go on now. So I'm going to put a cup of milk in here first, okay? And put this back in the fridge. And just for something a little different, I'm actually going to measure out a quarter of a cup of this lovely mix that we have here. Okay? As soon as I find my quarter of a cup, Just gonna watch this. So these are going to be really, really interesting, I'm telling you. We're going to put that in here. Okay, so that there is a quarter of a cup of this beautiful, beautiful mixture. Okay. Put that in there. Trade place with this again. And actually, I am going to put this in here, okay, just to help it mix a bit better. Okay. And I'm going to put a little dollop of maple syrup in it, so we'll go that much. So maybe that was like a half a teaspoon. Not much. And I'm going to actually put the agar agar in here, because it's got to rest for a few minutes anyway. So 1, 2. So that's, I mean, 1, 1.5, not 1, 2. Put this on here. Just going to watch that too. And I'm going to put this on my stand here, let it go. Just to get it to go really, you know, mix it up really well. That's why I did it that way. And I'm just watching this. You can really, it's really turned green. Like here, I'll show you what it really looks like. It like turned green. See? Because of the vitamins and, well, the spinach and the kale that's in here. In that mix. And I only added water, so, but I really highly recommend that you actually add a juice to this, a berry juice or grape juice, apple juice, orange juice, any juice that your kids like, but preferably a natural juice would be good. But any juice that your kids drink and they like, you can do this with that one, okay? By all means. Because really you want to make something that your kids are actually going to drink, or eat, I should say eat. You're not drinking this stuff, you're eating it. You could probably drink it, but not with the agar in it. But, you know. It's all good though. So I'm just letting that do its thing, and it looks like it might turn into a boil in just a couple of minutes. See the bubbles just either deflating or going to start to boil. One of the two. Now, I'm not exactly too sure what's going to happen with the almond milk, because you don't want to scald the milk, of course, you know. Definitely not. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. See, it's a spur of the moment idea that pops in your head that when you're in the middle of doing a recipe, all of a sudden, oh well, what if I tried this? What would happen? So basically, I have a recipe that I have technically 3 variations that I'm not even too sure how it's going to turn out. Hopefully it's going to turn out amazing, which I think it will. I truly, truly think it'll turn out like totally amazing. So I'm just waiting for this lovely creation to cook, like to come up to the boil, which should be there very, very soon. Okay, so once I get to that point, when I get to that point, I'll be back, and we'll pour that into our container here. Just our straight container, and I'll take the other mixture and put that in, and we'll start cooking that one too. That one will we really are going to have to watch because it has milk in it, almond milk. So I will be back once I'm to the point where I have to put it in the container. I'll be back. Hi, we're back. Okay, this is our creation. I'm going to pour it into my container, and I did put cornstarch in that too. See, cornstarch. The cornstarch just helps it to try not to stick to the container. Okay, there we go for that. And actually, sorry for blocking you there. This is what this creation looks like right now. Like, it looks really good to me, and it smells amazing too. So I'm actually, turn that back on. I'm going to take this right now and put it in here, back in our pot. Okay. And I'm going to let that do its thing. I'm going to put this in the fridge, and I will be back shortly. Hey, how you doing? This just came to a boil at 55, so I'm at 56, so I only have 1 minute left. Once it gets to 7, it comes off. It's almost there. It smells really good. But I just wanted to let you guys know that when I put that other mixture in the fridge, I checked the first ones I put in, and honestly, I think it's because they're in the containers, the molds. They're almost done. Like, really, they're almost done. Okay, so right now I am pouring this beautiful liquid, this other creation, in here. Okay. Here we go. This is what this one looks like. This is the milk, the almond milk, and our mixture over here. Okay. Doesn't that look awesome? Okay, I'm going to put you guys here, and actually I'm going to put this in the fridge, and I'm actually going to take out the other one that I have in there, the ones that we just put in. Because it says to wait look. Now, I would be really happy. Oh. It came out. Look at that baby. Look. And that is almost done. I'm going to put the rest of them back in, but you really taste the orange, of course, because it's orange. But I'm going to put this back in to let the other ones, ooh, the flavor on that is amazing. Delish. They're almost set. They're pretty much set. They just need a little bit more time. But I'm going to put them back in the fridge. Let them sit for the length that they're supposed to. But these are really good. I can't wait to see what those other two taste like and this last one that I'm going to do. But I'm going to have to run to the store for a juice. Because I don't think it would be right to put water in it, in the adult one. It just does not seem right to me at all. So I will be back. I'm going to go to the store, and when I come back, we are going to finish that last one that I have going. And once you realize what's in it, you'll understand why I had to go and get some juice for it. And who knows, maybe we'll make another creation with the juice that I brought. Who knows? But I will be back, okay? Have patience with me. Hi, I'm back from the store. Thanks for waiting. So, what I got, I actually picked up some pineapple juice, okay? Because what I have in this lovely little mixture here, I had a quarter of a cup of Jameson, and I had a quarter of a cup of Girls Night Out Strawberry Samoa wine. Okay? That's all the liquor I had left in the house. So, that's what's in my jug. What is in this here, and that little drop of orange juice is in here. So, I am going to add, shake it up a bit, pineapple juice to it. Okay? And yes, I do know that I am going to be adding it to putting it on the stove to heat it up, but the flavor should still be there. So I'm going to make that go to a cup, and there it is right there. And I'm going to because there is wine in, or alcohol in here, I am going to add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup to this. Right like that. Yummy, 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 yummy. Okay, I'm going to stir that up. And now I am going to add the one teaspoon and a half teaspoon of Agar Agar to there. And I'm going to stir this lovely stuff up. And I'm just going to let that sit for 5 minutes. Let that do its thing over there. Now, this loveliness that is in here, I am going to take my other measuring cup, and I'm going to put the rest of this just in here. See what I have going on here. Okay. And that's end of our creation. What do we have here? Oh. We have a half a cup. We have a half a cup here. So I'm going to add some more. I'm going to add the pineapple juice. But this time, yeah, I got about, because it was kind of thick in there, I need a spoon. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna add a little bit more, just a drop. Same as I did before, about half a teaspoon. I was right in the first place. Okay, we'll get that going. Right there. And I am going to put the Agar Agar in here. Since I have to let that sit anyways, and actually, boy, I've made a lot of fruit gummies today. A lot of them. More than I was planning on making today. Which is okay. I really have no problem with this at all. Okay. But this one here, I'm actually going to put it in here because of the fruit there. I just want to make sure that I have everything mixed and combined, and you know, have all that goodness completely mixed. And here we go. That's all done. And I think that's been about 5 minutes for this lovely creation over here. So I am going to just rinse this out for a minute. And I am going to put this in my pot. I should have turned it on earlier, but that's okay. So we are going to get this going. So basically by the time that's ready, this will be, you know, all set to go in here, not a problem. And this here is the adult version, the one with the booze in it, so don't make that for your kids at all. Boy, I got a lot of fruit snack gummies. I got the original version. I got another version that has the the fruits and vegetables in it with water. The other one with almond milk in it. Now this one here with the rest of that puree and pineapple juice in it, and the adult version with the whiskey and the wine in it. So that's 5 different versions I got from one recipe. Like, the imagination runs wild. Like, oh my. It is amazing what your imagination can do. Like, really. From that one recipe, I got 5 different recipes. Like, amazing, or what? It's fantastic if you ask me. Like, that's what I mean. You can take a recipe and you can do it in so many different ways if you just, you know, just let yourself be free with it. You know, sometimes you're like, well, I like this recipe, but I'm getting kind of bored of putting the same old things in it. Well, maybe I should put this or this in it. Oh, but I don't want to do that. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Do it! Do it. Whatever recipe you normally do, and you're tired of it, it's getting boring to you, mix it up. Please mix it up and put different things in it. Like, use your imagination. If something pops in your head, do it. Do it. As long as it's safe and it's not hazardous to your health or anyone else's health, Go for it! Like, really? Oh my! I can't express. Like, you've just seen the creative process of me doing this recipe and coming up with spur of the moment ideas. You guys can do this too. Honestly, you can do it. And don't be afraid to do it. Or if you are, let me know. And if it's a recipe I have, I will do it. So, well, as long as it's safe for me to eat, I will mix it up so I can. But please, if you're afraid to do it, but you have this idea, send it to me. I'll do it, and I will do a video, and I will definitely credit you for this. This is what I got from so-and-so, and they wanted me to try this with it. So I did, and this is how it is. That simple, easy. Very simple, very easy. You know, and oh, here's a, I was looking for my measuring cup. So yeah, use your imagination, people. Absolutely, positively. Now we're getting there with this. It smells amazing. Oh, what I smell is the pineapple and the Jameson and a little hint of the wine. It smells really fruity and really tasty. Oh, I can't wait to try these ones. I really can't wait to try these ones. These are going to be good. Even though basically I'm cooking out the alcohol from them, because I'm cooking it, but still, yum. Yum, yum, yum. I can't express the smell this has. Like, really, the smell is amazing. And it actually is almost to the boil, not quite. I'm telling you, my little pot has seen a lot of action today. With all the different varieties of stuff that's been going in it. It's really good. But anyways, I'll be back once that's ready to go into these containers. And I put the other one on to cook. So I will be back. Hang on there. We're almost done. Hi, I'm back. This is ready. I'm just pouring it into my container here. And while I'm pouring that, I'm actually going to put this one here on to cook. And I'm going to turn that down. I turned it up to about 7 to get it to a boil. Okay, so that's in there. And now I'm actually pouring this one into molds. But these are deeper than the other molds. So we'll see how many we get out of this. And I did do the cornstarch again with these ones as well. It smells really good. Okay. There we go. We are full. And I'm just going to show you these are the molds with the ones with the booze in it. So I think it's going to look amazing. Now the thing is, I might not have enough time. Well, we're almost at an hour, almost, for this video. So, I'll see how long it's going to actually take for all this to set. Like, it's supposed to be an hour to 2 hours for everything to set. Yeah, I'll bring this back. Like, you know the process now. With that other one, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. Cooking it for a little bit and then putting it into, probably I'm just going to put it into a container. But I'll be back once all of them is all set and I'm ready to cut them. Alright? And I will be back in a little while. Hey, I'm back! They are all done and they look totally amazing. I will show them to you and point out which ones are which. Okay, so these ones here are the original recipe with the oranges in it. Okay, this one here is the one that we put the water in with the mixed fruit. This one over here is the one that we put the milk in with the mixed fruit. This is the Jameson's and the wine, so the adult. Oh, that one's supposed to go over there. The adults. And this one here is the one that has the pineapple and the rest of the mixture. Fruit mixture in. They look amazing. Like, they turned out really good. Like, the shapes, actually, if you put them in the shapes, they actually harden quicker than just putting it in the pan in a container. Okay, so now of course we gotta taste them. Duh, we gotta taste them. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the little orange one. Really good. You really taste the orange. Honestly, you hardly taste any of the maple syrup in it. It's really good. You really taste the orange though. It's really good. Okay, this is the one with the mixed fruit with the water. You taste the fruit. You still don't taste any maple syrup though. You really taste the fruit, which is really good because that's what you want. You want to taste the fruit. So that's good. Okay. Now this is the one that had the milk in it. The almond milk with the fruit mixture. That is really good. You taste the almond, you taste the fruit, and you have that little hint of maple syrup in it because we put a little extra in it. That is really good. I highly recommend all of these, but that one's really good. Really, really good. Okay. I'm gonna go actually for the fruit with the pineapple juice before the one with the alcohol in it, okay? So that's this one here, the the pineapple juice and the mixed fruit. That is really good. You really taste of course, the pineapple with that little hint of sweetness from the maple as well as from the fruit. It's really good. Really good. Okay, this is the one I really wanted to try. Okay, this is the one with the Jameson, the wine, and pineapple juice. Should be interesting. Mmm. Okay, there's your Jameson. And the wine. And the pineapple. That actually is good. Real good. It is good. It's different tasting than all the other ones, but I mean, flavor-wise, it's in there. It's different. But you really taste the booze. Just saying. But you know what I would recommend to do, maybe, is maybe boil, if you want to make the adult one more potent taste of booze, an idea may be to do like maybe half with juice and the Agar Agar and the sweetener, put that on the stove and boil that and add a half a cup of the booze to it. After it does its boiling, mix it and then put it in the molds. Then you'll have the potency of the alcohol. Maybe. It's an idea. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed this creative concoctions we did tonight, because they were amazing. They taste really good. They are different. Every one of them tastes different, and they're really good. So I hope you enjoyed it. And next time, I'll be making the peanut butter balls, almond butter balls, and cashew. Cashew butter balls. And after that one there, I'm actually thinking about making, in my crock pot, a lasagna. Now, it will be a gluten-free type of thing. Well, lasagna. And I'm also going to be making a vegetarian one, because I do have two crock pots. Or slow cookers, I should say. Crock pot, slow cooker, same thing. So, we have a couple of more videos to come. So, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below anything that you want me to do or want to see. And please keep on being creative in the kitchen, and I will see you next time. And let me know if you actually try these recipes. Let me know how they turn out. You know, I like hearing what other people have made and if they enjoy it. Okay? So please keep on being creative in the kitchen, and we will see you next time on Just Like Grandma's and Then Some with me, Helena. Have a great day. Enjoy this wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.